Okay, sure.
I could change though. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah. I know, I know.
if I couldn't change, I'll be stuck on like mobile gaming, which I hate. But I still enjoy
Oh
games
man.
sometimes.
Yeah, that's the next thing we should talk about, dude.
We are what the games take from us that we don't even know about.
Because
What
it's like,
what any app takes from us that we don't know about. Okay, sorry. I'm going to go crazy right now, but it's okay. You go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead.
because it honestly is all addicting. They all so actually, and that's another note I had, is that they actually have a playbook of how to suck people in and get
Hmm.
them addicted to these stuff. Let me see if I can find it. The person who invented it, I have his name. Hold on. Boom. His name is Chamath Palihapitiya.
Hmm.
Okay, I definitely ruined his name. But basically, he's the guy who invented the playbook for growth manipulation
Mm.
that everybody in Silicon Valley uses now. And I'm guessing it's spread across the world because I've also been seeing the same techniques used by games who do microtransactions and stuff too.
Gotcha.
So they basically made a playbook that helps to grow. And again, what's the point of growing? What's the goal? Drive up usage, keep you scrolling.
Yep.
So basically get you addicted. That's what that basically translates to. And he is the guy who invented how to do it because that was part of their business model, I think, when they invented Facebook. Get you
Gotcha.
scrolling, keep you there so that they could keep advertising to you so they could keep profiting.
Yeah. That's
And
wild.
even video games do that now. Like that's why in video games they have daily quests or daily
Oh yeah.
tasks that you
You
have to
gotta do
do.
those dailies, man. You gotta
You
collect
have
it.
to do it daily. If you miss a day, you're gonna fall behind. Somebody else
Mm-hmm.
gonna be better than you,
Mm-hmm.
or you're gonna fall behind. I know you can't compete because everybody else have stronger stuff.
Yep.
So it's like, you're addicted. You have to play the game every day. And for me, that doesn't work because what'll happen is if I start feeling like a game is a chore,
Yep.
I done. I ain't come out here to work. I come out here to play.
Yeah. It's like almost all the games have dailies too. Like, cause it's a good idea. You have to come back at least once a day to play. But then, oh, okay. There was a game I downloaded. I remember the name of the game. I opened the game. I got an ad. I was like, okay, this is
Dang.
interesting. I clicked options to turn off the music. I got an ad. I'm like, well, I played one match and I got an ad. I uninstalled it because like it's like, come on, like take it easy.
That's wild. Yeah. Although I would say some games I like kind of how they have their ad system is like to speed up opening this chest or to skip something,
Yeah, I
you
understand
watch an
that.
ad. I
Yeah.
could see that. Like that's fine. You gotta make your money. It's
Hmm.
fair. Like I understand that you have to make your money,
Hmm.
but I would prefer to be charged up front than to watch a bunch of ads,
Yeah.
to be honest. Because my time, in my mind, I'm at least worth $40 an hour,
Okay.
right? I
Yeah.
think most humans are probably worth no less than $20 an hour.
Hmm.
So if the game gonna cost me what, $5, $9, but I have to watch an ad each time, that's a lot of time building up.
Yeah.
I'd rather just pay you up front and buy the game and just play the game with no ads.
Yeah. Even with the games that we play normally, the ads is like you could pay $1 and then ads are gone forever. In
Yeah,
some games, that's good because you still get to speed up your chest or do this or do that. But in some games, you get nothing for it. So it's like, why are you taking
yeah,
away? Well, that one game put it in afterwards. But like, why are you not giving me the stuff that I will get for watching the ads? Because they
right.
they have to push ads. And in the recent game that I play with my wife now, to get rid of ads, you have to have a monthly subscription to get rid of ads. Excuse me? Almost uninstalled. If it was my wife and I playing together, I'd uninstall the game. That's
Yeah,
wild. That's wild.
that
But
is wild. But I mean, like, look at World of Warcraft. That one
mm,
is a monthly subscription, and I always wondered what idiot paying monthly to play a game like World of Warcraft. I never played World of Warcraft, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
mhm.
But I can't see why I would be paying a monthly subscription to a game that's like you're just doing the same thing over and over every day, pretty much. You're doing raids,
Mhm.
you like farming for like equips. I don't know.
Well, there's more games like that, more recent and newer games as well, like that, where you pay monthly for different things.
Well, I know like League of Legends. I feel like some of my audience might not know because they're like from an older generation.
Mm,
Because I know who are watching right now.
gotcha.
Or even like they might be somebody who don't play video games.
Hmm.
But um, there's a game called League of Legends
Hmm.
where basically you it's like imagine chess,
Yeah.
but it's like live action chess, and you have to basically go from your side of the map to the other side, destroying things along the way, like objectives along the way, until you get to the enemy base, destroy the base.
Hmm.
It's usually a 5-on-5 team. Um, and I can give more details, but I don't think it's necessary. But in that game, it's a free to play game, but they don't use ads
Mm,
and they don't have any subscriptions.
okay.
All they do is sell skins. Like they sell what a skin is basically is like a aesthetic thing to change how your character looks. So like I could be Kurt and then I could change his shirt to a different, like I could change his whole entire appearance actually, not just his shirt, but like how he looks completely. I could make him into like a dinosaur, for example,
Hmm.
stuff like that. So they sell the skins and that's all they sell. And they make enough money that they running a profitable company.
Yeah.
Granted, nowadays they also get into esports, which is a new thing that's come out. Actually, it's an old thing, but it's becoming more mainstream.
Yeah.
Esports is basically people playing video games professionally and making money playing these video games. And
I don't.
similarly to like Facebook, they sell ads.
Mm.
That's kind of like the point. Like, hey guys, we got a lot of eyes on us watching people play video games. Advertise with us. That's basically what they do,
Like
and they
sponsors and
make
things like
money
that.
off of that too. Hmm?
Like sponsors and things like that.
Yeah, they have sponsors, but they also sell ads too.
Okay.
Because, like, for instance, I remember League of Legends before when they first started, they didn't have many like logos and stuff. And nowadays they have stuff like the State Farm Analyst Desk
Mm,
or like the Geico Recap, like stuff like that. And they never
gotcha.
had that before.
Okay. Hmm. Interesting. What a hole you went out.
Yeah, that was definitely a rabbit hole.
What I was gonna say and add is like games take stuff from us, but our phone also takes stuff from us as well. Actually, there's
Yeah.
many notes I missed talking about in this whole conversation, but it's whatever. So let's talk
Dude,
about.
I have so much notes. If we stay talking about all the notes, we would be here till 5 o'clock talking.
So let me see. What our phones take from us, not just games, what our phones take. 'Cause we don't know what our phones are doing. They could say our phones aren't listening, but as we found out, the internet is endless, so they could listen forever if they wanted to. Anyways, calm down. If I'm having an argument with my wife and it gets heated and the police come because Alexa gave the information to somebody to call the police, then obviously I think my phone can hear me talking too.
Yeah. That's
There's been
why I don't use those things. But go
there's
ahead.
been numerous times I've been talking to somebody. My phone is not in my hand, it's in my pocket. We talk about, let's say, trampolines. Then I go on Amazon, I scroll, and then there's a trampoline ad. I'm like, what? Like
Yep.
I didn't search Google, I didn't talk about it in text message. I spoke to somebody and it comes up on my phone. So you can't tell me they're not listening. They probably not listening all
Yep.
the time, but they're listening because they have to make their money.
Yeah. Actually, there's a game, Pokemon Unite. Every time I log into that game and I have my earphones on,
Hmm.
it'll say call ended. Why is it saying call ended when I just start the game?
Wow.
That's kind of, I'd be like, you
Wait,
know what?
when you start the game,
Yes, I start the game and it'll be like call ended.
where does it say that? Your phone says that to you?
In my earphones, basically these earphones, when they connect to
Oh.
a call,
Hmm.
it'll say like when the call ends, it'll say call ended. Like for instance, if we hang up from this right now, it's gonna be like call ended.
Huh. That's interesting.
So if I never had these earphones, I would never know that a call is being dropped from this game.
That's wild because the game has a in-game chat, so you're probably switching over to that one.
Probably, but it's wild. Like, why are you? To me, that means that it's recording me all now.
Hmm.
You know,
I tell you, your paranoid mind is not gonna enjoy the end of the show. Like,
it's not. That's why I always careful about what I say, even when I not
Yeah.
talking like, or I just don't care about what I say. Like, I have two sides to me. One side
Hmm.
is very careful,
Yeah.
and the other side is like, you know what, they're listening anyway. I can just say what I want because they're gonna do what they're gonna do with the information anyway.
E. Miller, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, did I tell you I'm learning German?
You shared something with me about that, yes.
Yeah, learning German, man. So let me say hello in German. Hello.
I don't like you sometimes. Like you you wild. Oh my God.
A lot of stuff in German sound a lot like English,
Mm,
to be honest. Like for instance, sister
yeah.
is Schwester,
Mm,
you know?
yeah.
Brother is Bruder. It's like stupid, like that's not that much different. But
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
The one comment I want to go back and talk about is
Wait, wait,
attention.
wait. I'm not done talking about phones
Okay, go ahead.
because with phones, it's basically like you have everything at your fingertips. So now it's even harder to not do it. Like, with computers, you have to purposefully go on your computer
Hmm.
and do what you're going to do. You
Dude,
know?
not to cut you off, but like I would be here in the office on my computer with two big screens in front of me, and I'm like, how do I make deviled eggs? I'll pick up my phone and Google it when I could just use a computer.
Yep. Same. Like the phone is like, I feel like the phone is the most addictive thing
Yeah.
that ever came, especially now that they started making it more and more like a computer.
Hmm.
It's so addictive. Like, but I feel like it's also a good thing. Like nowadays, if I don't know something, I can just literally Google it. I don't have to like wait till I get home to go on the computer to do it.
Hmm.
But at the same time, now I have social media at my fingertips all the time. I have YouTube at my fingertips all the time. I have video games at my fingertips all the time.
Hmm.
And I'm already a person who's easily like, I get bored or I lose focus on things.
Hmm.
So it's like the phone is just there to like, hey, Fion, hey, come take, hey, don't do that thing that you were supposed to do. Don't clean the house. Come and
Yeah.
play on come and play on me. Like,
It's so bad that there's actually a thing called, I forget what it's called, but it's like a ghost vibration where you feel your phone vibrating when it's not actually vibrating. So
no, I don't get that.
so
Because
you have
I
to
always
you
have
have to
my
go.
phone on do not disturb.
Yeah, you're a good one. I like that.
But is it a bad thing too? Because I always keep missing calls. People be
Mm,
calling me for work
yeah,
because I have my office phone forwarded to my cell phone.
yeah.
And I'd miss all the calls. I'd be like, sorry, I missed your call. I just calling back.
Mm,
So luckily, it still works out, but it's still kind of dangerous too because I also have missed some like important things like doctor's appointments and stuff because they call me and then I have to call them back the next day, stuff like that.
So why don't you just accept the calls only?
Nah, I like to keep do not disturb on at all times because then you have these like robot calls.
Mm,
And sometimes what I do nowadays is if I see a number that I don't know,
yeah.
I just answer and hit mute
Oh.
and wait till the person talk.
Hmm.
And then I'll be like, oh, sorry, hi, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
And I'll explain to them. Sometimes I explain to them like, yeah, I know that they have these like fake phone calls. Or let me do like the new age kids. Now that they have these, now that they have these fake phone calls, I let people talk first, and people usually understand.
Within the past, what, 30 years, this is now obsolete. It still means the same thing, but now you have to do this or even this.
What I did not know about those other two.
I mean, you hold your phone like this. I mean, like
Uh,
this, and then
uh-huh.
like this, and then the kids do this, obviously, because they're not, their
Yeah.
hands ain't big enough to actually grab the phone.
I thought that you did this because it's supposed to look like the phone,
No, that was the first one. That's what we originally started with.
and then this was because it looked like the phone too.
Yeah, well, this is a kid holding the phone to me, but I hold my phone like
Uh,
this, like like this. I don't want to like you do this.
no, but this is supposed your hand's supposed to represent the phone.
Mm,
So my hand is the phone, so that's why I'm talking on the phone.
that
I
makes
like
sense. That
talking on
makes
the phone.
sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Then I have to do this then.
There you go.
I never thought about it like that.